The Future Skill Foundation was founded with the purpose of promoting and improving the quality of education for Thai students through various forms of learning management innovation. Originally, it was just a group of people who called themselves the Roundtable Wits Association, which was only a collection of individuals who gathered volunteers with qualifications in learning and education collaborations, despite the lack of organizational structure. Until 2015, we had the opportunity to collaborate with the OECD on the development of new innovative learning management and assessing advanced thinking competencies continuously for a period of 5 years. The Future Skill Foundation was eventually established in 2019. The Future Skill Foundation has been collaborating with government agencies as network partners. For many initiatives, both the mainstream and support departments are working to improve the quality of education, with the main mission of innovation skill development for children and youth to improve the quality of life and future peace of Thai people, which includes many different development components and mechanisms that can be divided into 7 different projects. 1. Teacher School Quality Program, TSQP. This project is a medium-sized primary school development or extended schools in impoverished and marginalized areas. The project targets on establishing a whole school approach, starting with student development and other factors, gradually developing to improve the classroom's quality and ultimately leads to the student's core learning outcomes. The evaluation potential of creativity, or EPOC, and its rubric are used in schools as a paradigm for assessing and simultaneously improving students' creativity and critical skills. Additionally, as a conceptual framework for classroom development, active learning class management based on the high-functioning classroom theory from Creativity, Culture, and Education, or CCE, an OECD's organizational partner, is used to make learning in the classroom even more beneficial. 2. Secondary School Development. This program enlists the participation of 400 secondary schools. Similar to the TSQP, all secondary schools implemented the OECD's measuring and evaluation tools, as well as the active learning process developed in the same direction that the OECD and CCE have long advocated and advised on. The majority of students significantly increase their analytical thinking skills. They are able to create products and innovations that benefit the community. 3. Homegrown Teachers Program, or Kru Rak Tin Support Team. It is a program that aims to develop quality teachers who care for and are proud of their hometowns. The teachers participating in this program are student teachers or graduates of the Faculty of Education from more than 10 universities throughout the country, with financing provided by the Equitable Education Fund. The Foundation plays a role as a support unit for the development of the quality of student teachers in their aforementioned groups by providing them with the OECD's tools to practice. Process tools, in particular, for strengthening and growing creativity and critical thinking skills through the approach of training student teachers. This enables them to be able to customize active learning to the specific needs of their community contexts by the time they return to their hometowns and become teachers. 4. Teacher Development Program in Border Patrol Police Schools Support Team. Border Patrol Police schools differ from most conventional school settings due to their limitations in many areas, whether through resources, technology support, along with a low personnel rate. Therefore, the Foundation has adopted the know-how of teaching active learning, formative assessment, and authentic assessment that has been trained and developed by the OECD in organizing multi-grade classes, focusing on developing learners to develop executive function, enabling Border Patrol Police teachers to manage learning for students with quality. 5. Establish and sustain a database system for the Galaxy of Creativity. It's a database system for boosting and measuring creativity on the Internet. The idea is founded on the notion of unrestricted cognition. It is a search engine that is both dynamic and appealing. Users will visit the website to use this database system, which is a web-based learning tool, at www.galaxyofcreativity.com. This core database system brings together a number of sub-database systems as well. The Learning Resource Database System, or the Learning Kingdom, collects all learning resources, whether ebooks, e-learning, games, or quizzes for teachers and students to use. and an active learning lesson plan library system to enhance students' creative critical thinking skills. Compiling effective lesson plans developed jointly by research teams and teachers from Thailand and the OECD, including those obtained from the translation of lesson plans by teachers who are members in the project from 14 other countries to exchange their knowledge. The storage will be categorized according to 10 new industries or the new S-curve to prepare to support Thailand 4.0. 6. Install a fabrication studio for rural schools. The Foundation has installed a fabrication studio for rural schools with the goal of turning it into a learning space for community innovation projects, allowing students to create innovations in a variety of ways using the tools in the room. There are tools and digital devices that can create 3D workpieces, allowing students to create. It is a process that encourages innovative thinking and creates a space and community to exchange information for our young innovators. More than 20 studios have been installed so far. 7. Blackbox, a self-directed learning package. During the COVID-19 situation, the Foundation, together with the EEF, have been using a self-directed learning concept to develop a tool called the Self-Directed Learning Package or Blackbox 21st Century Learning Kit, for children to continue learning without access to technology through the process of active learning and a project combined with formative assessment. There is no need to rely on the internet because the Blackbox Learning Kit is designed as an offline lesson. The Blackbox's feature is in the lessons, which students may study at their own pace and according to their interests rather than any particular order. The lesson series is made up of a variety of subjects that are important in their lives. In addition to not contributing to learning loss, it connects interests from the stories around them, their family, and the community where they reside, and will result in learning development. Therefore, it can be seen that the mission of the Future Skill Foundation is an attempt to open up new horizons for our students' development in accordance with the global labor market. It also gives teachers and educators who are reforming education confidence that they are on the right track. The Future Skill Foundation's key success factor is not a manual operation, rather the determination to try and create unity in education reform by pulling out all sectors and by bringing all stakeholders of those involved, be it researchers, educators, administrators, schools, and teachers, and to analyze the context and landscape of Thai society and clearly define the needs of target groups before implementing them in the country based on the principle of taking the interests of students in order to establish a new civilization by developing Thai people with future skills.